Welcome to 25 questions nobody cares to ask, but I will be answering them myself. Let go! What is your most embarrassing memory? I do not have any embarrassing memory. My whole life is an embarrassment. Among all the people in this room, which guy or girl would you like to date? Him? Who was your strangest crush? Well, I would say my strangest crush would have to be this girl named... what's her name again? I forgot her name, but she's some kind of Filipino, I guess. And the strange thing about her is I do not know if she's real. I do not know if she's real because we've only met through Facebook. No, that's not met. We only knew each other through Facebook, and basically that's all. What is the main thing? What is the main thing that attracts you to the opposite sex? Chocolate. What is the wildest thing you have ever done so far? This is gonna be very awesome because actually when I was 12 years old, I actually lived in an apartment, my previous home. I lived in an apartment, and just right outside, just right outside, there's this specific hole which you can basically see down, and there would be people there usually. But on that day there was this guy on a bike waiting for someone, I guess. I'm not sure. So what I did was parental guidance needed for this. So what I did basically was I just took a jug and I filled it with hot water, and I just, well, you know what I did. Next, what is your worst fear? My worst fear would probably be losing my voice. I do not want to lose my voice. That is the main thing I love about myself. Oh my god, that sounded so egoistic. Has anyone ever seen you picking your nose? Yes, however, even till today I pick my nose and I am not embarrassed of it. No, I'm not. Have you peed in a pool? Yes, I actually started when I was 1 year old, and it still goes on. If I feel like peeing, I pee in a pool. Don't judge me. What are your worst habits? My worst habits would be me shaking my legs. I just can't stop. No, it's just like, that's my leg. What is the meanest thing you have ever done? The meanest thing I have ever done is I actually left some carbon dioxide in a public classroom. Well, that's not the meanest thing I have ever done. I'm pretty sure you all have done it. You know, that's the secret tip. If you do not want people to know if you're giving your oxygen out, so you just move to the left and you let it go. You let it go silently. That is the trick, which no one apparently will find out till they see this video. What is the weirdest thing you have ever eaten? If you guys have watched my previous video where I did a challenge with Tony Mackerel, you would know that he actually gave me a starfish, an Indian... I have no idea what that is even till today, but that is disgusting. You do not want to try it. What is the worst dream you have ever had? Okay, this was again when I was 10. Oh, I was a badass when I was 10. Yes. When I was 10, and while I was sleeping, in my dream, I actually had to go to the toilet to pee. But apparently, there was no toilet till I walked somewhere in my dream and magically a toilet appeared. And so I decided to pee. And when I peed, I felt warmness. It felt so good. But then, reality me, and I woke up. And my whole bed was wet. What is the worst thing about being your gender? Shaving. What music are you embarrassed to admit you listen to when you're alone? Most of the time I'm actually alone in my room, and when I am alone, I actually listen to Gaga's music. It's either that or I listen to Samba Level. Because I love myself Samba Level. I love myself Samba Level. That's fun. Have you ever stolen anything? Yes. Again, when I was 10, me and my brother, we entered this stationery shop, and at the age of 10, you just find stationery shops interesting. But as you grow up, it's just so we entered the shop and we saw a bunch of stuff we loved. You know, there's those mechanical pencils and this funny rulers and all that stuff. So we decided to take some and put it and actually stuff it in our shirt. And we thought nobody would know. But as we walked out of the shop, everyone stared at us. So we knew there was something not right. Something is not okay. So we walked to the nearby mama stall, and they had a toilet there. We entered the toilet and we apparently threw everything into the sink. But then when we walked out, there was nothing. Nobody came after us or anything. So whoever who took those mechanical pencils and rulers, God bless you. Sinners, you are sinners. You stole my stuff, which I stole from them. Why? Sinners, don't do that. So that is all, I guess. Those are the 15 questions I will be answering for today. If you have any other questions you would like me to answer, you just leave it below in the comment box. Or you can tweet it to me. All links will be below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can always give me a thumbs up, because thumbs up is something I love. And you better give me that, because if you don't, you know what I'll do. Just saying. And I guess that is all. I will see you next week. Okay, bye. See you next week.